Hi, I am Hiwei, and as a comm student studying advertising, I have to be honest. I am not the biggest fan of the advertising curriculum. From my own experience, the study of advertising is really encouraging. You always get good grades in class. All you hear is compliments, subtle compliments, and even more compliments. So I can't help but to think that I am so talented in this field, that I can perform well even without having to put into too much effort. It was not until that I've met Professor Shaman. He is an adjunct professor, like most of the other advertising professors. So I registered for the class, thinking that I will be able to nail this class just like most of my other classes. But I was very much wrong. And as a way to explain it, I would like to describe Professor Shaman in 3 words. He is discouraging, he is arrogant, and he is cruel. The word discouraging to me is being so talented that other people can spot a difference and thus easily realize that there is still a huge room for improvement. Unlike any of the other advertising courses, Professor Shaman is very generous with giving criticism. He would straightforwardly point out anything that he doesn't like about your idea or your strategy, and he does so not just to pick on you or show you what it's like in the real world. Instead, he always comes up with a better and more creative idea in such a short period of time during class while you are presenting that you can't stop but to think that, wow, this guy is really into something. Therefore, it is through his wise suggestions, but not the criticisms, have I realized that I am far from being good enough. The word arrogant to me is to be boldly proud of your own beliefs. Professor Shaman's class wasn't the most relaxing. He would put us into groups of two for a single product and have us come in the following week, separately present our own ideas and advertising strategies regarding the product, and have the class vote and choose which one of the two strategies should we proceed on as a group. The most difficult part of this is not to come up with a bunch of ideas in a very short period of time. It is not to present your idea in front of the class. It is even not to criticize your partner's ideas. The most difficult part is to defend your own works against criticisms. Due to the nature of this class, we give and take tons of criticisms. So we are forced to be even more self-critical so that we can create and bring better works to the class that we are actually proud of, works that we are arrogant enough to defend against criticisms. And finally, the word cruel means to be cruel to oneself, to have the courage of stepping out of your comfort zone and seek for improvement. Professor Shaman was the head of the creative team for a local Boston advertising agency for over a decade. He casually tells us about things at his job, what he is working on currently, his coworkers, and his weekly schedule, just to get us a better picture of what is the life like of an advertising creative. However, at the end of the semester, he told us that he is actually going to quit his job very soon. And we are all very shocked. So we asked him why, because he seems so truly passionate about his job and really love what he is doing right now. What he told us was that it has been so long since he has walked into a new room, completely not knowing what is going on, while feeling both nervous and excited. He told us it is time to step out of his own comfort zone so that after such a long period of time, he can finally seek some improvement for himself. I've not yet had the chance to reconnect with Professor Shaman, and I hope that he is all doing well. But Professor Shaman has certainly inspired me beyond what I can learn from an advertising class. Today, I wanted to share with you a few words about Professor Shaman. Through discouragement, I have learned to be more self-critical. Through his arrogance, I have learned to be more humble. And through his cruelty, I've learned to be more courageous. I hope through these three simple words, you now know a little more about Professor Shaman than when I have started. Thank you.